dare you? I told Nigeria, I said, what? You are voting a killer system into power. I said it with all my passion. I saw it. I saw a bloodthirsty army of men coming to cause massacre in the country. I saw it. Telling the blind the way to go is a problem. It's a blind church full of blind leaders. With their eyes open, they went to the ditch and they put God's prophets under pressure. It's for children's sake that we'll be watching around the world that we didn't put that on the film, but we send it to you, so you see the passion from where I'm coming from. Is there a government? No! Irresponsible, insensitive, callous, bloodthirsty, destructive, retrogressive. Thank you, Jesus. But this church, don't toy around. Don't toy around. Don't dare! Don't come near. Wherever you are, your sleep ends now. Volume 20 won't give you sleep. Volume 100 won't give you sleep. Your pains that will lead to your grave begins now.
You shall not see the end of Nigeria. You shall not see the end of Christianity.
There are some agents of the devil in this nation who want this country to remain permanently in sorrow. Some of them are in power. Some of them are in the security forces. But I am here by an apostolic mantle,
By a prophetic mantle. And I make demands on Elijah mantle. I make demands on Elisha mantle. And I decree today they shall be buried. I have bad news for every jihadist. Anywhere you came from, wherever your conspiracy came from, I am here to announce you came too late. And everyone in places of authority and in security forces, all of you, hear me by the prophetic and apostolic mantle. Anywhere you are, we shall see the end of you. You shall not see our end. You shall not see the end of Nigeria. You shall not see the end of Christianity. You shall not see the end of the Middle Belt. We shall see the end of you. Shas! Lakite ke babarash. Sakwa lakwa. Ratas. Labaratas.
I have seen crisis. In this my little life, I've seen the persecution of Christians. In this my little life, I've seen dead bodies that were torn apart with babies inside. In this my little life, I've seen people who worship God and they don't know if they will be there by next week. That is faith. I thank God that He started with me from the north. I've seen all kinds of things. All kinds of things. If I tell you I love Jesus, believe me. Let me tell you this. I'm a young man, but I have been privileged to be around a few crises, including post-election violence. When the violence happened in Jos, I was there. I was in town. There were a few uprisings that have happened in Zaria. I was there. There was a time at the height of what Boko Haram was doing in Maiduguri. I went to minister for NCCF. I was about to come and take a flight from Zaria to Abuja. True story. And then they canceled the flight. Then I think it was an airline called, I won't mention the name. They're no longer in existence now. But then they were there. I remember the driver, I asked him, I said, can you go to Maiduguri? Because the believers were happy. Nobody was going there for justifiable reason. I mean, you could die. And I told him, I said, I'm coming. He was the NCCF that time. I said, I will come. I told the man, I said, can you take me by road? He told me how much I will pay. I said, let's go. I passed Kano. It was less than 1 hour when there was a bomb blast. And I didn't stop the journey. We went to a place called Potiskum. And there they had closed because the military were protecting those areas. I'm not saying that to command sympathy. I'm saying somewhere in the journey of your life, you will be faced with a situation where you will choose between Jesus and this life. It is mild.
Now, Leah Shuraibu is being held for more than a decade. If that girl was a Muslim, would she still be there? On a norm, I'm not saying this because I'm a Christian. No Christian will just wake up and carry knife and go to a particular Islamic place and start killing. So why are we denying that there's no genocide? Why are we denying that? Now, this particular man had to cry out loud, Ezekiel the Cho, because he said he kept burying his church members, people's life being lost, because they just understand, they don't understand why can we just wake up and just go to a place and start killing. It's not religion we practice. So people that are saying this, God is watching, God in heaven is watching. There is genocide. And if Trump will come to bring an end to it, if there will be a diplomatic ties connection, somebody is saying that they should sever all diplomatic ties with the United States of America because Trump said that. How? Why would you think of such a thing? Why? Why? If Trump coming would harness peace, bring about peace, why would you say that? We need to even check you this malam to ensure that you're not part of those sponsoring this terrorism and genocide. For you to make that comment, you need to be checked. Silver ties. So you enjoy the killings. You know, it's easy when to say that there's no genocide if it has not affected you. If it has affected you, you will know that there is genocide. I know a lot of people that have lost their lives to this insurgency targeted against the Igbos, or let's say the Easterners, and then Christians. Yes, there is. If you think there is not, prove it wrong in the comment section. There is genocide in Nigeria. Trump, if you're going to come to do it, going to have a talk with our president and things will be normal, please go ahead. I'm solidly behind you. We are supporting it. We are tired. The Christian communities need to be protected, and we need that protection.